My name is Nola, and I have a son that has seek services from crisis service because he's been mentally ill. On a specific incident last Christmas, I could see that the situation was out of my control and that there was nothing. I felt helpless. It's not easy to get somebody in crisis out of an apartment or home into the hospital. There was nothing I could do except call crisis service because he knew my son. He knew how to talk him through the process of saying, you're going to be okay. The doctor just wants to check you out. And then he had the crisis service usually has two people there, and the other assistant would observe the surroundings and make note of the conversations that transpired. What is amazing, because I would watch this in action, I go to the background and just watch and observe. The first thing Mike did was make sure he got my son's eye contact, because when somebody is in distress, they're all over the earth. They're focusing on 1,009 things. Once you got the person's attention, he was able to have a conversation. Very calm, just came to see how you're doing today. I'm going to take you in just to check you out to make sure everything is just right. And many times, Mike would repeat that conversation until Eric felt comfortable with it and trusted the fact I have to leave this site to go have somebody check me out. Policemen are there because you never know what somebody may do. And Eric would say to Mike, the crisis service team leader, he would say, I need a cigarette. Crisis service member team knows that's essential for somebody that is in distress. So they let him have a cigarette. Anybody else in authority there may not have known to let that happen. And if you get somebody, maybe the local precinct or police, they are learning this and observing this while they are there. And they have other things to do. You know, they want to move things along. But they also see you have to be able to work with the client or the patient to get them from point A to point B. Patience and understanding and being a good listener are key factors that crisis service is phenomenal at having. Their follow-through is amazing. And you know what? For a family member, that's all we want. We just want to know that somebody's out there that cares, that will call us back and say, how are things going today? We know your son's in the hospital, and how are things doing? And that to me says a lot. Because of the crisis service team intervention on numerous occasions, I have gotten my son the help he has needed for 12 years. He was able to go to the BPC on a long-term basis and become stable, and go to a community residency, which is working out beautifully for him, which also allows crisis service not to have to take part of his daily living.